Hello, everybody. This is Sunday, bringing you Monday's edition of Best Player Prop Picks and for Monday's NBA slate. So before we go on, please like, share, and subscribe. Well, guys, this week of NBA playoffs was really, really interesting. Some teams saved themselves an extra game. Lakers are being one of those guys, and then some teams just putting more nails in their coffin as far as trying to end their series. This weekend was a pretty good series. Actually, the week was pretty good, except for yesterday. It's like I say, this when we do these videos and we use the data we can use, it's not going to be 100%. So that's all I can say. I know what I can do is go back to the drawing board, get into the lab, and figure else what we can do. It's all we can do, guys. I mean, it's gambling, right? So don't feel like the way I look at it, we're all losing. I'm putting my own money as well, so we're losing together. I don't like losing. I'm sure you don't like losing, so let's see what I can do to make it better. Let's get back in the lab, start all over, do a little bit better research. I'm gonna try to do, I guess you could say a little bit better research, but I can only do what the data's showing me. Maybe use some of my intuition, gut. I mean, who knows, right? So, all right, let's get into the NBA's first picks. So, actually, we're going to start off with my favorite. I've been enjoying the esport more a lot lately. Been watching it, actually watching the game, just following along and realizing how inconsistent it can be. Real inconsistent. So, hey, it's part of the game, right? So, all I can do is show you the data, bring it up, and we just see where it goes from there. Let it lie. So, with that, let's get into our first picks, and we're gonna start with the esports because makes my betting interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so we're gonna go with Robin, and these are for Monday morning early, so that way, at least when I wake up, he could either wake up to a good day or, it's all fun. So, my first pick is gonna be Robin on CS2 with the Alliance, and they're gonna. I'm using his map 1-2 kills. He's gonna go over 25.5. And then I'm going to use Balmy on Enterprise. I'm going to use his 30.0 map on two because I'm going to take under. And, I try to study those as best I could just to look at the differences, not only separation as far as what the other apps are showing or other guys are showing, but I want to see. I'll give you a perfect example of what I mean. It's a map 2 kills, so they're at least guaranteed to play two maps, right? So I think 25 is rather low in case they do go to a third, right? Just saying. I mean, so that's how I'm kind of basing it. I mean, but it's I got to figure something out as far as middle ground and why I base some of these picks. Not just looking at the data because, excuse me, guys, because I'll give you a great example. Yesterday, I used all data. I mean, and it didn't turn out good at all. So I mean, just, so I'm gonna just dig deeper. Look at what I'm actually putting down and go from there. Just try to see the discrepancy in what I think should be good. So that's why I picked these two plays. Watch, I'll give you. I'm gonna go to the daily grind where I actually pick these all the time from. So here we are. So I picked Robin right here and see, like I say, it's at 56. So it's showing the highest green right now. It's 25. So it's at least a 2 and a 3 point difference. So I like that a lot. And then it's at 171s with their juicing it at. And I couldn't pick Avid, of course, because they're on the same team. So if on the same team, they're not going to let you pair it up on me, which is crazy. So I don't know. And then, but I did pick the next green because these are the three darkest greens that I like, and that's always good when they're green. You know, and I went with Bajmi, and I took his map on 2 kills. I took him under 30. So right here it shows you he's at least at 1.5 under or 2 points. So two or 2.5. I mean, so I like the separation. He's around 169, so that's looking good. And that's a 30. 30 is a high number. So those are the two picks that I did use. So I'm gonna show you another one right here. If you want to use it, guys, it's up to you. I'm looking at it right now, and it's 33. It's kind of a high, but I mean, it's not saying much because I think some of the picks that I did use on here, man, I think one guy had it was a 27. Man, the end dude ended up getting like 38 kills, and he passed that just on headshots. So they're just sometimes they go the whole maps. All they'll tie it up, and then they'll have to do a tiebreaker. So I think so that's just what can you do about that other than hoping that usually most of the time they don't go into tiebreakers. I'll be honest. One side smashes, they usually just beat them on that whole side, but it happens, guys. So those are the two picks I'm going to use today. Like I said, while we're on here, I'll let you look at this and you can see if you want to add Surreal. He's got a 33, so that's kind of high as far as map 1-2 kills on him. I'm not gonna say him personally, but just in general, looking at the overall deal. I mean, the separation right here is 1.5 on across 3 boards, so he's at about a 153. So, I mean, you could also use right here if you're not too sure with Robin. You can go with Avid. I mean, Avid, I've used him before. I'm kind of familiar with him, but I'm gonna go with the Lions. Robin, I picked first, but it's all up to you. You can look at all these right here and what they're juiced at, and if you want to add another one, so Real would probably be the one that you would add because he's not in the same team as the other two I did choose. I mean, and like I said, I like the separation. So if you want to use this one, or or you could use Ships and his headshots, 14.5. That's not too high. And like I said, it's two maps, so and it's pretty good. Oh, it's at 163, so that's pretty good right there. It's juicing it pretty high for headshots. Separation's only one, but like I say, it's all about gambling, guys. So sometimes you can hope that they tie to go to the third round, and that's probably when you'll get the over on that, or even then. I mean, I don't know what his kills are, what his regular kills, not his headshots. You could probably do some data on that and figure out if he has a high number of kills. You could factor that in with his headshots. Like say they got it if they had him going over up in the 20, high 20s, over 25. You'd probably feel good using this as a play. I mean, because that's a lot of kills, So, and these guys all go for headshots. I was watching today. I mean, they do, I mean, but it's kind of. I don't know if y'all watch them or y'all play or whatever, but it's kind of fast. It's fast action. I play all these games. I play Fortnite. I play Legion, Call of Duty, all these games, and I mean, if it was Fortnite, it'd be a whole different story. I mean, you can get in this. Fortnite's a much slower game. You can focus. It's kill from better distance. Not basically too close up combat unless you choose to, because I mean, the map is it's just big. The whole area is big to play in. So those are going to be my two picks, guys. So like I said, it's going to be Robin right here with 25.5 map 1-2 kills on the over, and I'm going to use Bajmi. I'm going to take his map 1-2 kills, and I'm going to take him on the under. So if you want to add another one, like I say, so Real looks like one, or if you just want to go a different route, I mean, here's the green, here's the data, here's the daily grind, so you can use this if you choose to pick other, you want to go with someone else. But those are the two plays I'm going to put out today for esports. So before we get into it, let me get into my little promos that I like to do, put it out there. So y'all, for these are these are for first time users, of course. I mean, uh, it's the only way that you can get the promo codes or get the 100% match is if you're a first time user. So The sleeper, I've got to change this because they knocked it back down to 100 now. See, I didn't know, like I was telling you before, I didn't know how long they were going to keep this up. So I guess they just knocked it down recently, within the last week. But at least, it's still free money if you're a first time user. I mean, it's 100% max. So it's $200 actually gambling with. You have $100 chance to, win that back. And you can use my promo code. It's called Hook'em, all capital letters. The next one I use is Chalkboard, and the promo code of this one is going to be Hook'em as well. But the only thing, capital with the H and the E. And then here's a promo code for Picket. And the promo code is Volley, VOLLEY 54510, and it's all capital. And that's the free app I push a lot. It's, like I say, it's a little pocketbook that I like you can have on your app. It's pretty good. Just go there and check it out. Like I say, you can use it. Use my promo code. It's free, so it doesn't cost any money. It's just a little helpful handy book. You can have an extra app you can have. It really comes in handy. So here's my winnable as well, guys. And you can get on over there and check that out. It's free to check out. I mean, you can even get on my free plan for a while. See how and check that out. And or you can get on I got my daily plan picks. Then I have a weekly picks VIP and a monthly pick VIP that I do as well. So you can go there, get that all check out. Like I said, if you're a first time user, use any of my promo codes right here, you get a free weekly VIP over there. Just after you deposit and it goes over, you accept it, you screenshot it, you send it to my email, or you can drop a comment. I prefer dropping a comment or screenshot it in the comments. This just help with the algorithm. I'm fairly new to the YouTube, so I'm just trying to get my channel out there, guys. Just try to spread some of the help that I can with some of these, because I do use different tools, DFS tools to get some of these tip props. I use 3 different ones, so you can use those. And like I said, I'm on the Winnable, so if you want to go over there, check it out. And it's called Hooker Picks. All right, guys, let's get to the next 2 picks. It's going to be let's get to the NBA. Let's get to the NBA, guys. So oh yes, that's right. I haven't put them on the board yet. So all right, let's go. I'm gonna use my rotor wire today to figure out these picks today. What I was looking at, just to give you a little deal. So yesterday we have 3 games. My first pick, I think I'm gonna go with. I was looking at it, and he looked all good on rotor wire. It was gonna be Josh Giddey. He had a rough start, but I used him last time, and I actually used him, and I didn't use him yesterday. Yesterday, of course, because he didn't play, but I used him the day before, and he easily got over his points. I think I used just his points. He easily got over that. So I'm gonna go with him today. I'm gonna, like I say, maybe he's kind of got over his little hump as far as just he had 2 bad games, I think it was. So I'm gonna go. That's gonna be my first pick. It's gonna be Josh Giddey. It's gonna be Josh Giddey. So that's gonna be my first pick. And we're gonna put what are you telling us on his data as far as that. So gonna get the full breakdown of his. So all the other pick'em sites, they got him at 22.50. Sportsbook FanDuel's got him at 21. RotoWire's projected him to go 23.96. So that's well over his deal. I mean, they try to keep him as close as they can to the books. So as far as the separation, so is and what you see on here, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be slight. It's gonna be slightly different. They're all probably gonna be the same. You're either gonna be a point over, half a point. Just in that general area. That they try to be as precise as they can when making these picks for these guys. And the hit rate's 74. That's good to see right there. So the hit rate is percent. So that's a good hit rate. So that's gonna be my first pick. And we're gonna go over there real quick, just check, put it in there. So yes, we're gonna go with his PRA, Mr. Chet Homer, Chet Homer, his buddy Josh Giddey. We're gonna take the 22.5. We're gonna take him on the over. It's gonna be my first play for for the for the NBA slate tomorrow. Let me check one more thing on this deal. They might already bumped it on 5. Oh yeah. Well, it's here on 21, but I still like the 22. I think he's gonna hit that easily. You know what? Let me look at something before I actually. Let me see if that's true what I want to use. And he went over it easily. Let me see. Let me bring up maybe his points and assists and points and rebounds. Let me do that. Just see how what we look. I don't want to sell myself short and just because you never know. Could be you have to lose by that half point or that point. So pull up his name real quick. And okay, look at his 11 points. We'll check that point out first and see where he's at. So they got him at 11.5. He's been averaging around 12.8. So it's not like I said, it's not too bad. Not too bad. So we'll look at that one first, and then what you come here and check out is let's see. That's his PRA right there. He's averaging 25, so he's well 3 over. Points and rebounds at 18.5. He's averaging still a point over. So and his looks like his points and assists got the biggest separation as far as that goes. 'Cause to be honest, I think he's gonna go over on points alone. But let me see. Let me check it one more time. So he's at 15.5 here. He killed it. I mean, he went 27 last game. So I think I'm gonna look at. That's what I was gonna look at. I was gonna use this play. I think he should get that easy. I think he'll go over that just in points alone. So I'm gonna use that one. I'm not gonna like I say. I think his assist. They don't even have assist pop up here by itself. So it's probably a good thing they don't have it. Because they know that again his assist pop will be right at 4. So the way they're thinking that man, we can't put up 4.5. They'll probably end up getting that real easy or 3.5. What it is, yeah, 3.5 basically. Actually, it's right at 3.5. 4.5 is what they would have to put in. That's kind of, I think that's kind of low for him, to be honest. So we're gonna go this 15.5 p points plus assists. We're gonna take that on over. So let's get to the second pick. Okay, here we go. Back to my buddies on the other, which like I said, after yesterday, I'm gonna start using mostly RotoWire in the NBA. I wish you could use esports on here. They really don't have it. They just show you like not actual data, more like just news about the teams, the guy. Maybe I need to start looking at that as far as their averages and their actual stats after games. So I'm gonna start doing that as well. Just so okay, let's get on here. Well, so we have. So that's gonna take care of our Oklahoma game. The first game is going to be Miami and Boston. It's going to be at Miami. Not, I hate to go against Jason Tatum because you never know with that guy. I know that Miami ended up stealing a game at home, so they kind of have the. It's never good to steal a game, especially a team like that, like Boston. So I think they're going to come out. I think they're going to even it. But like I say, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, that's I think I'm gonna stay away from Jason Tatum because I'm not gonna say he's known to have bad games here and there, and sometimes he just comes all out. I mean, I'm looking at this Pritchard play right here, which is pretty good, but sometimes those pretty good to be true plays are pretty good sometimes. I mean, 6 points. Let's check out it. Let's check out his. Let's go check him out. What's going on actually? So that's what we'll do. We'll bring it up on here and see what he's doing as far as that. See what Pitcher's talking about. So you got him at 6.5. It's not too bad. Let me see what he's been doing. Let me see his last 5. See what I'm saying? His last 5 is 7. I remember this game. I didn't like this game at all. I mean, it's one of those where his points were low and he didn't even score tonight. It's It's up and down. I like to. I'm gonna start trying to use players that are more like involved. So some of their props are like because of their involvement, not because he's not a starter. He comes in and he gets it, but I've noticed Hauser's been hot, so he hasn't shot as much. Because I mean, look at these games right here. He had 38, 31. Hauser got hot on these games, except for this one. Honestly. I think Hauser didn't really get his. I think he had 8 points. He didn't get as hot as usual. But he's been more facilitating. I mean, the defense is being stepped up. They're putting them in position. It's not like where he's playing the other team's second team or the other team's bench per se. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, the guys that you're using, if you're only running a 8-man bench, everybody's ready to play. So the people coming in are, it's a lot different than the playoffs. They're getting it's more physical now. The playoffs going to be more physical than the regular season, which I enjoyed watching that. So I think he's going to be more facilitator than he is a scorer. Even though that point prop is kind of low, I don't want to use it. I want to be honest. So let's go to let's go to So yeah, I wouldn't mind using Jovic. Man, that guy's he's been killing it. I mean, he has been killing it. Let me see. Let's bring him. Let me see what he's showing here. See what I mean? He's scored 10, even in the game he lost. Even in the games they've lost, he's made it. I hate riding a dead horse sometimes. I mean, it's like football. Keep running the play till they stop it, right? I mean, that's one thing about this guy. He's been consistent like that. Let's see. I know one thing. He's also been consistent on his rebounding. So let me check out his rebounding in that. I would probably feel more confident with his points and rebounds because I mean, look at that. He's been killing it. He averaging on 16. So I mean, I think even if he gets low, I think he can get the rebounds. I mean, he's averaging around 5. So I mean, it's not too bad as far as just using the points. You can be safe with that. I mean. You can use rebounds as well. I mean, he's not gone over just one time, but I mean, I think we're gonna go with this points and rebounds for this play. I really like it. I think I'm just gonna ride this horse till it's done. Let me check out his points and assists. Even his assists, he's been killing. But I like his points and his rebounds. He's really a board getter. I mean, he's really very very busy, man. I mean, busy on the boards and going after things. So I think that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go with his deal. I feel comfortable with that pick. So let's see what he's actually giving up on. Let me see some data so that way we can kind of confident in how we picked him and just saying, hey, look at this guy, right? And I would feel comfortable, wouldn't you? So we'll go Nicola. Okay, and he's at, see, they have him in his points and assists, which is, I'm not going to say strange, but I mean, his points hitting right there. I mean, his points and rebounds are hitting. Sports books don't have him at a high thing. That's probably why. I don't know why. I mean, his 3 points are higher. PRA's right there. I mean, all of them are showing his print go over. So I wonder why his points and assists are maybe it's slower. Let me put the break down on this. So this is what RotoWire is telling. Here's a 50% chance weighted hit rate that he has over the last 20 games. So that's why over the last 20 he's gone 53%. So that's pretty good. RotoWire got him at 14.4. So they consider him either scoring or getting way more assists this game. So they got him going on 3.4%. Let's put up his points and rebounds and see what the data tells us right there. You know. So there's not much difference as far as like 30 and 30 percentage points. They got him going at 17. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna stick with that one. 'Cause like I said, I like the way he gets on the boards. He's they're running a more spreader offense, so it's helping them a lot as far as scoring. Because they pass the ball real well. I noticed that's one thing about Miami. they're very disciplined on offense sometimes. You know, making shots is a difference. Making them go in all the time is different. But this guy, he's all over the place. So I think I'm going to be very comfortable. You see what the data's showing us here. So the data does have him 1 by 3. Everybody else has him at 14.5, 50%, 50. You know, he's got a 59% weighted hit chance over the last 20 games. So I'm going to go with that. So let's see here. We're going to do this. And the last game, of course, is going to be the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. Well, who do I want to use? Do I want to use LeBron? Which I think he's gonna pull a he's gonna pull an old LeBron. I think they're done. I think this is pretty much gonna be the last game. The way I'm looking at it. I mean, you don't want to give a team like that any kind of momentum. Any kind of. They have nothing to lose. They're playing. They're just strictly on survival mode. So they're gonna pull out everything and anything they can do. I mean, it's, then you're playing on your home court, so I mean, it's one of those things, right? Well, I think tomorrow they play Denver. Actually, yeah, they are playing in Denver. So I'm thinking they want to end this in their home. You know what I mean? You don't want to give any momentum to the Lakers going back. I mean, they've shown that they can score. They've shown that. They shown last game that they did win, and they'd show you what happens when they can actually finish. So I mean, they're capable. Don't get me wrong. Anytime you have LeBron James and AD on the court, and they're playing on all four cylinders, and then pretty much I think their defense is playing like Reeves is playing real well defense, and he was moving the ball. He wasn't forcing up a lot, but he was I think he had 100%. Just from watching the game, he was doing pretty good. D'Lo too. D'Lo wasn't doing too bad. He scored early, but he wasn't forcing like he normally does. He had a couple critical jumpers in there. But don't get me wrong, Denver did could buy a bucket when they got it close to like 11 or something. That stretch, they could buy a bucket, man. Both teams were just going back and forth, nobody hitting anything. When Denver got it down to like 11 or something like that, they could buy a bucket and get under 10 points. So I think they're gonna close it out tomorrow. I think LeBron and them will probably come out firing all cylinders as usual. I just don't think they're going to bet. I don't think that LeBron's going to. I think it's going to. Uh, I'm not going to say he's just going to choke. I hate using that word with him because I respect the guy's game. I'm a Jordan fan still. I just don't think. I think it's going to happen. He's going to give it all he got in the first, and they're going to try to run away because they have to. Because if Denver gets off and gets early, it's pretty much a wrap. Them guys ain't coming back. I'm sorry. I just don't believe they're going to be playing in Denver, you're playing in Mile High. So then you got to contend with that, the weather, the fans. Three things stacked against you. So I think they're going to try to kill and then, pound it out and rest like the last one they got. So I think, I don't want to use Nikola so bad. I mean, I just like Nikola always have. I mean, he's when you play 2 games, you're gonna slow down a little bit. He slowed down a lot. I mean, he's picked. Don't get me wrong. His first series, first round of playoffs, he's getting what he needs to get done as far as being on the boards and assisting more. So and scoring his points when he needs to. I want to use him, and I trust because that's what they have as far as high on them. That's what they have shown here. That's what they have shown. His PRA is showing real high. I don't think he's going to make his points. I don't think he's going to make all his assists. See, and then you have, let me check what they actually got it on the board. That's what I really need to see. So, let's see. Cola. Let me see what they're offering. See, they're offering that 51. See, he's got 27 here. He's been getting it. I mean, like his last five, he's only got it twice. You know, let me check out what Aaron. You know, Aaron Gordon's been just stepping. He had a monster game last game. Was it last game or the game before that? He had a monster game. Aaron Gordon, not Aaron Gordon. Michael Porter Jr. Porter. So let me see what they have for Michael Porter. So see, they have his points at 19. I think that's pretty high. Even though he's been around, he's been hovering there. I mean, all four games now he's either gotten it or gotten. He's right there. So he's averaging around 20. So let me see. Let me see what his PRA is talking about. Killing on his PRA as well last three games. So he's been doing pretty good, man. Rebounds, that's one thing I hate messing. Even his rebounds is there. He's been averaging around 8. So I mean, he's been picking it up his last three. So you know, they're playing at home. So you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I've been going with my guy, AD. Man, it's just one of those guys that you can ride. You know, he's gonna come out. That dude's just a workhorse. A workhorse. Let me see what they have for AD. Before I do Anthony Davis. So they got him at 25. That's his points, which I like. That's what he's been averaging. You know, even his last game he got 25. So I mean, there's the brink of elimination. He has to, even though they won. He very, like I said, the last game was a team effort. Everybody was actually doing a little bit of something. You know, for him. You know, he was there. He was there. He had his 25. You check out his rebounds too, which he's been monster. So. I mean, all but one. So I mean, he's been getting his boards as well easily, except for that second game in Denver. It's a loss. Let me see. Let me try. Let me check what he's looking at. His rebounds and assists. See, he doesn't really assist the ball too much, but he's been getting. Like I said, he's been firing all cylinders as far as that. Most of it's going to be his points. So with that, I mean, it's one of those things, man. He uses points, right? And I do like using his boards because it'll make up. See what I'm saying, guys? He's been killing it. Look at that. Points and boards. 25 and 14. So what do you think? Man, look at that. Every Denver game. I'm going to use it. Yeah, I'm just going to, like I say, I'm going to ride them till the wheels fall off, guys. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, you know, put a little 15 spots. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my guy. He fails us, he fails us. I don't think he will. It's a do or die game, so he's got to come out. He's got to show out. You know, here it is. Show up and show out, guys. All right, so let's recap everybody we did. We're going to go with the NBA first. So we went with Josh Giddey, his 15.5 points and assists. We took him on the over. Then we took Nikola Jokic, which is the first game. This is going to be the second game tomorrow. We do with Nikola Jokic. We took his 14.5 points and rebounds. And then with Anthony Davis, 39.5 points and rebounds. We took all of them on the over. So we're looking at a pretty aggressive game tomorrow. I think. I mean, it's playoffs, guys. Getting to that point, you need to start. Every win's valuable. So now it's close to the end of the series. So every game's valuable. Every game's probably is really a must win for everybody. So then we took Robin with 25.5 map on 2 kills, and we took him on the over, and then we paired that up with Bosme, and we took his 30.0 map on 2 kills. We took a less. We want to get more plays like this, guys. I mean, like I said, I have 3 other cappers are with me in the winnable, and we give out 10 to 15 plays every single day. Today's points didn't hit. I'll give you a perfect example. Today's NBA didn't hit, so I went out and gave out some more plays. I threw one in last minute to my subscribers or the ones on my VIP plans as well, and they hit. I'm gonna show you that. I'll do this out later. Just I mean, just for the debacle, man. So they already played out. He got paid for that. You can tell. See, I'll show you right here what hit. Brooke Lopez kind of did me dirty. I should have used his over on all of them. But I didn't because the data was. Here's the one I added on my. You can go over there and check it out. That I did add this on my winnable right before the game started, hour or so, and we hit on it. $100 little win real quick. And then Brooke Lopez, man, I should have just stayed all the way over. But the data was telling me he's not going to get the rebounds. But then again, I'm going to give you a little update about this and probably why he didn't hit this, why he actually went over. Bobby Porter's got a tech like early in the first end of the first quarter. I think it's the 7th tech of the year, so they kicked him out. Changed the whole projection of the game with that. So that's probably why he went over because he's averaging 4.5 rebounds. That's why I went with that. And then same thing here, man. I mean, got the push on here, and Halliburton. There was nobody to really stop Halliburton. He actually went off on points. He wasn't even close, and he's at least close to his assists. So it changed a lot of the game. I mean, because I think Portis, Beasley, they kind of all take turns guarding him. So he's a tall guy, so they really have anybody to stay with him. And height wise, is that you know, if you think about it, or even coming down the lane. So with that, because you have Brooks kind of slow as well, and then like I said, it changed everything. I mean, Pascal didn't do anything. Well, he got hurt, so that's pretty much. But like I said, I did add those plays in there. It's just these are the plays I did add. So we're gonna see what happens. These are all live still going on right now, so we're like in the second half. And it's just crazy how you look at things on the deal. And like I give you a perfect example. They said he wouldn't even get close to this. I think on the rotor wire they had him actually go under this, like at 12.5, and it's just halftime. He's already at it, so that's just what we do. We use the data, and what the data tells us, guys. And look at this, Kevin Durant. I should have known. All these, that's all we can do is use data and go from there and see what happens. And sometimes data's wrong, like completely wrong. Like right here, look at this. Kevin Durant's already at 36. Come on, man. Bradley Beal, nothing. And this was a discounted play. This was actually a discounted play. See, that's why I tell you about those discounted taco plays and all that, man. Sometimes they're a trap. Look at Mike Conley. But hey, you know what? That's the way it goes. So my plays are in, guys. So that's what, like I said, you have what we're gonna use for the month. So if you, like I said, if you want more plays like this, or where I can help you with anything as far as just help you with data plays, 1 pick, 2 picks, 6 man, we do all that. Like I said, I have 3 other cappers, that help me in my VIP. So it's a lot of plays we got to give out. So it's always good to have a team. We're the DFS squad. So if you want to get over there on Winnable, you can join my free plan or my VIP everyday free pick plays. Because I give out 6 picks every day of free on the pick play days, and then that's on my free one. It all varies. Sometimes I give out 5. It all varies on how the day's looking. Seeing what the data's showing about how good the picks are that I am putting out. I do. It depends on that, you know. And then I got my VIPs where I put out 10 to 15 picks, and we help with anything that you need as far as questions and any sport, because you also do other sports as well over there. So my cappers help me do other sports. And I say that's all on my VIP on hook and picks on Winnable. So I'm gonna get out of here, guys. So let everybody look at all these. So you're gonna get on the channel and check it out. Like I say, if you're new, first time, please like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment to help the algorithm. So I'm out of here, guys. Peace. Hook 'em horn, and let's win.